Hello and welcome to Idle Scaling Afterlife 125 to 145.46, and we'll reset also. Here I'm showing that I am upgrading my tower, multiplying almost by 10, at least I'm going to the next power in terms of blue damage. To save some time, I didn't show 126 to 136, okay, I just waited for the tower to upgrade because it's exactly the same thing as in this video, 21 to 50, if you're curious to see how the mobs look like. Even though I just upgraded my tower, you'll notice that it takes more than one activation to get rid of the blue bar. But it's not too bad compared to what's coming later in the video. Let me fast forward this part so we can eliminate this boss. In the introduction, I talk about reset. That's because lag is gonna get worse and worse. That's nothing. In fact, it's not as bad as last episode. And here I'm going to be looking for sources of damage desperately, but eventually it will become too insane. But I was really scared to reset, and I'll show you exactly why. Off to 138, and I want you to look at the purple health bar. Okay, 2E60. Let's remember this number for later in the video. This is going to be very, very important. Time to banish. I'm not sure which pet is the best, but this one works perfectly fine. I can one-shot it. There you go. And then we're gonna go back to the tower. Here I can't upgrade it, I'm just pointing to it. I'm making no money at all. They give me no money anymore. So before 100 I was getting money, and from 101 onward I stopped getting money, and I'm suspecting that you get the same amount of money as if you were back to 1. But I'm not sure about that. If you know, please let me know in the comments. Now I'm going to skip ahead because it's always the same thing. One shot banish and then multi-activation for the blue bar. Here 139 is slowly dying. I can handle this type of lag. It's just that it's gonna get worse and worse, and even the orange bar is gonna start lagging. You'll see that. So let's let it die. And 140 does not have any banish or blue energy, or blue bar should I say. I chose red damage, of course, and now let's take a look at 140. Yellow, we didn't see the orange, and as you can see, the lag is getting worse and worse. I was gonna do a fast forward of this, but we already looked at it in previous episodes, so I'm just gonna skip that. One thing I worked on, I forgot which minion it is, but the more grand total levels you have on your entire team, the more damage you make. There's also one for money, but I don't care about that. So I worked on that and my damage went up. Then I said, look, I can't handle watching this lag, and I'm not so sure it's great for my video card. It's probably not bad, but I don't want to take any risk. What if I AFK'd it? So I went home and tried to see if leaving and coming back helps. Do I do damage while I'm outside the realm? So that was the question that I had, and I'm not really certain. Well, maybe it helped a little bit, but eventually I'll do so little damage that it won't matter. And check this out, as I'm going in higher Afterlife, I get more damage in the main game, and now I start to slowly kill Teehee4. Eventually I'll destroy him. So I came back, and I don't know, maybe you can rewind and tell me what you see. I don't know if it really went down while I was gone, or if you have to be there. But as I said, I increased my damage, so that's why it's a little smoother than the previous Afterlife 140. Let's take a look right now at it, because the bar was pretty low at maybe, what, 25% or 20%? And then I come back. It's the same. It didn't go down, so maybe it doesn't go down while you're gone. Maybe I had some sort of illusion. At one point I thought it was going down, but maybe it's not. Let me know if you tried this. Let me give you an example of why I thought maybe going away was working. Here I leave for 39 minutes and nothing happens, right? Let's fast forward a little bit. And then look at that. All of a sudden, look at this lag, and then bang, the bar goes down super fast. Why? Is it because I get the 39-minute benefit, but it lags so much that it almost kills the boss? I really don't know. But it's about to get so bad because they're gonna have so much health that it won't matter anymore. Even if I leave for 2 hours or something, I will do 0 damage. I'm about to kill it, and then, you know, I was expecting to have to reset, and I'll soon show you why I was scared of resetting. Here it is, he's dead. Now it's time to show you the real pain. Check this out. Get rid of the yellow energy or the yellow bar, okay? And I do absolutely no damage whatsoever. So this is where I should have reset, but I was really stubborn. I secretly wanted to reach 150, but it was not realistic at all. So how do I do this? Well, I continued my strategy of AFK come back, and let's see what happens towards the end. You know, as I'm narrating this, I'm starting to think maybe this works. Check this out. I was gone for, they give me 116 minutes. I wait a little bit. I know it really lags. I hope you don't mind too much. But I really want to show you real time what happens. See the bar going down? And it's going to go down even more. This is real time, okay? And in a few seconds, it's going to die. So yeah, I think it's the right approach. But next boss will have so much health. It's pointless. I could leave for like a day or something like this. It makes no sense. So I'm going to have to reset. And I'm going to show you why I was scared of resetting. And let's remember that 2E60 purple bar that I showed you at the beginning of the video. We don't have to watch him die. We'll take a few more seconds. Let's take a look at this and then we'll go to 146. That's what happened to Edin. That's his name on Discord. I forgot his name on YouTube, but he told me, hey, I got NaN Health boss. I don't know what to do. And I asked him to join the Discord. He did, and he gave me the screenshot and he gave me permission to use it. And the reason why this happened is you reset too often. He told me every time I reset, the Afterlife 23 has more and more health, and mine will have 2E60 health right off the bat. And it's a miracle I'll make it. I'm going to show you that in this video. But yeah, that's what I was scared of. And once this happens to you, I doubt there's a solution. Here's the ultimate proof that going AFK totally works to kill those ridiculous bosses. Look at this. 894 minutes and it procs twice, huh? It's not times 2, it's times 4. Is that normal? Like, I noticed that in tunnels as well, but I'm not going to complain. 146 is dead, and it's at 147 that I decided that it was completely over. Even the white energy is going to lag. Check this out. Even the white health bar lags. Orange will too. But you know what? I'm going to skip all that. It's pretty boring now. And that's the orange lagging. And I'm going to show you how much red health this monster has. 6E111 health. And I think I hit for E99. And if I'm lucky, 102. Maybe when I quit. So this is where I have to reset. I knew it was going to be a nightmare, so I'm buying as many ice cream sandwich as possible with the lag. What a pain. And decided to go home before resetting because I expected the game to continue lagging, and as I'm watching this, I'm getting more and more frustrated with this lag. I wish the game was more stable, man. What a shame. Because Realm could have been absolutely amazing, but this ruins it for me. It really does. Anyways, we're back and I'm gonna reset as fast as possible. But it's 143 trillion, by the way. But it seems like it wouldn't matter because it sort of shut down if you saw the black screen appear. So now I have, I think, 8 minutes to beat Afterlife 20. I will be way more organized in this reset. In fact, it's the last reset. One of my goals is to have way less pets so it lags less. I will reach Afterlife 20 or beat it in 4 minutes. This is times 4, so we got 1 minute. I want to tell you what I plan to do with this series. Next episode, my goal is to beat 200, okay? If I cannot do this, I'll show you where I failed and why. So you can expect a long delay between this episode and next one. If you want, let me know in the comments. If you want, I can show you my idle scaling account much later when I'm super ridiculously advanced, because Afterlife gives a huge boost, but I still have so much to do. There's also the crossover event, Legends of Eidolon, right? But there is a time gate, okay? You have a certain amount of time you have to wait to turn in stuff. maybe by the end of the year, I'll be able to do that episode in Legends of Eidolon for the crossover event. And that's pretty much it for Idle Skidding. So getting close to the end, unless they add more stuff. And I'll get a bad surprise. Well, it's not a bad surprise necessarily, but there's going to be more tasks than I expected. I'm about to end this here, and I'll show you. Let's kill 19, and now we're at 20. We're easily going to kill it. Boom. Wait a little bit for orange. Okay, there's a delay, and then there you go. Done. And I was choosing random stuff for blessings to be faster, but I'll make it. Look. Defeat the first 20 bosses within 8 minutes. Done. And there's nothing else. So defeat the Enso Lava Flame 2 boss. 64 out of 68, but he bugged out. Well, either it bugged out or I don't understand what it is, but I thought at 100 with this ghost-looking Lava Flame 2, I thought this was it, but it didn't work. So I'll be very careful if I reach 100 again. Big if, because I'm about to show you the 2E60 purple health right now for Afterlife 23C. Right off the bat, but I will be able to kill it because I have 121 infinite money. I bought the stuff in the vending machine. Here we're going to max out the shop pretty much. Let me fast forward this once again because it would be very boring to watch. And what I'm upgrading right now is the only thing I won't be able to max out. It gets super expensive. 143 trillion that I got, and now it costs in the trillions. I gotta slow down. I'm gonna go back to it once I'm done maxing everything out everywhere else. That's why I said this is the last reset I ever do. Unless they add, I would be surprised if they added content to this game, but if they add stuff in realm, then yeah, I'll go back. But look, 196 out of 200, good enough. I'm never gonna reset. This is it. This is my last chance to reach my goal of 200. This is the last skill I'm going to show you. You can tell if you look at the banish damage I can do. It's E57. Despite the 2E60, I'll show you my tower. I still... did I one-shot it? No. I two-shot it, but I'm gonna make it even better. The last clip, I'm gonna show you the tower. What I did, I really increased the damage. The bottom right upgrade, I'm gonna reach 1300. Here I'm at 860. Gonna wait a few seconds for the orange damage to kick in. We'll kill this and I'll show you where I am right now, and we'll take a little look at my account overall. So Afterlife 40, 41. This is where I am right now, but I ran out of banish. No more banish. So we'll end it there, and I'll try to reach 200. So let's take a look at see, I got an upgrade here. Why? Because of cost reduction in the blessings, okay, for minions. I'm going to concentrate on cost reduction as much as possible. So the tower, I think I'm going to start with that. I should. Bottom right, 1300, level 1300 plus 10% bonus to all damage permanently. That includes the damage, the blue damage that the tower does, and it does include a purple damage. That's why I seem to be much lower than the amount of health that the mob has, but I'm still able to kill it. And here we'll be lucky and reach level 11 in Afterlife Slam. Wow, look at this luck. 1 in 345 now though, so it's gonna take forever. And now that I'm gonna have way less pets, I'll get less plants. Now the broccoli, I never really fully understand how it works, but I noticed that sometimes my critters send broccoli in the garden. If you know why, please let me know in the comments. 27 E102 red damage is probably the most I ever did, and look at that, all these lizards. But that's it. See, page 4 is empty. 3 pages, that's it. I need these lizards to recharge my tower. And look, I got the last thing. Minion damage, yeah, but I think I'm gonna go with a pumpkin instead. I want to reduce the cost of upgrading. See the pumpkin. I think I'll replace all the fruits with minion cost reduction. That's part of my strategy that I'm gonna try to use. Will I make it? Will I really make it to 200? I really don't know. As I said, it will take some time. There's plenty other series. I hope If you join for idle scaling, I hope you stick around. It's not over anyways. There's at least one more video. And look, I'm pointing to this again, 64 out of 68. I'm curious to see what is after. If I can get this task to be finished, I really hope it's not Lava Flame 2 at 150 or 200. Well, we'll find out if I reach it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.